Hello everyone, my name is Sijia Lee. Welcome to Positivity Channel. Today we're going to explore how to improve your speaking skills, a skill that can serve you well in the workplace and in life. Whether you are giving a presentation, a meeting, or a social occasion, good speaking skills can make you stand out. In this video, I'll share some practical tips and tricks to help you communicate more confidently and persuasively. If you want to be more successful in your interpersonal interactions, keep watching.
Deep breathing. Not only can it help you relax, but it can also reduce anxiety and tension. This simple yet effective technique is considered by many public speakers, including Oprah Winfrey, as one of the most important techniques for preparing a speech. Control the speed of speech. Martin Luther King always developed the habit of controlling the speed of speech when speaking in public, which made it easier for the audience to understand his point of view. Use specific and vivid examples. Steve Jobs is good at using these specific metaphors and examples in his speeches to create a vivid and engaging speech atmosphere, thereby better attracting the audience's attention and deeply impressing them in their hearts. Empathy. Oprah Winfrey. When talking to others, she needs to understand and experience the emotional experience of others as much as possible. This ability allows her to connect more deeply with others, understand their experiences and feelings, and provide appropriate support and encouragement. Direct and to the point. Joel Osteen always presents the topic in a straightforward manner in his speeches, without unnecessary red tape, so that the audience can clearly understand the content of the speech and avoid lengthy foreshadowing. Compliment others. This not only makes others feel comfortable, but also makes them more likely to listen to your point of view. This is where Ray Richard Branson succeeds. Use open words. With his open words and warm attitude, Tony Robbins inspires people to face challenges bravely and encourages them to deal with the difficulties in life with a positive attitude. Use emotional language. Frank Lincoln often used emotive language to be convincing. Franklin Lincoln often touched people's hearts with his touching words. Innovative expression. Steve Jobs demonstrated extraordinary innovative ability in public speaking. He was good at using unique and avant-garde expressions to impress the audience. His speech was more than just a message. It was an inspiring art performance. Positive and optimistic. Barack Obama's speech was full of positive and optimistic elements. He conveyed hope and courage to the audience in a warm and determined tone. When facing challenges and difficulties, he always inspires people with a tolerant and understanding attitude, calling on everyone to work together and believe in a better future. Listening. Oprah Winfrey uses her excellent listening skills to open the door to communication for others. She doesn't just listen, but feels and understands the meaning behind each other's words. Listen. Oprah Winfrey is good at opening the door for others to talk through listening. Use rhetorical techniques. Martin Luther King often used rhetorical techniques in his speeches to make his speeches more vivid and touching. He often used rhetorical devices such as metaphor, and parallelism to express his firm belief in justice, equality, and freedom in an engaging way. Wrap a message in a story. Richard Branson is a master at using stories to make a point. He is not only a successful entrepreneur, but also an outstanding storyteller. He likes to use vivid stories to package messages so that the audience can understand and remember his ideas more deeply. Keep it low. Warren Buffett has won the admiration and respect of countless audiences with his humility and approachable style. In his speeches, he often communicates with the audience in a low-profile manner. Whether he is sharing investment wisdom or talking about life philosophy, he is always willing to be honest about his shortcomings and mistakes. Greeting. Frederick Douglass often opened the door to conversation with a greeting. Cutting things off, Tom Cruise was very direct and candid when answering questions. Rhetorical questions. Lai Ching-te uses rhetorical questions to guide the audience to think about the problem. Small-scale demonstration. Tony Robbins is good at conveying big ideas through small-scale demonstration. Use words of affirmation. John F. Kennedy always used positive words to encourage others. Avoid abusive words. Joel Osteen never uses abusive language during his speeches. Respect for others. Frank Roosevelt's speeches often exuded respect for others. Self-introduction. Alan Mulally often starts with a simple self-introduction in new situations. Simplifying complex issues. Bill Gates is good at explaining complex scientific and technological issues in civilian terms. Polite. Justin Trudeau has never been short of polite expressions in public. Feedback. Oprah Winfrey will give feedback to her interviewees during interviews. Make the theme clear. Tesla CEO Musk always makes the theme clear in his speeches. Frankness. Oscar Wilde's frankness and freedom can always be seen in his speeches. Intent. Richard Branson's passion for the topic can always be felt in his speeches. Question review. George Lucas always carefully reviewed the questions he answered. Be sure of your point of view. Nelson Mandela was always firm in expressing his opinions. Anticipating responses. Tony Blair was good at structuring conversations by anticipating others' responses. Respect other people's opinions. Ernest Hemingway always respected the other person's opinions in conversations. Know the other person. Henry Kissinger would get to know the other person before he spoke. Use a question and answer format to guide the conversation. Steve Jobs is good at asking questions to lead the audience's thinking when telling things. Eye contact. Make your audience feel like you are communicating with them one-on-one. President Barack Obama does this often. Avoid using negative words. Richard Branson always maintains a positive attitude in public and tries to avoid using negative words. Empower the other party. Consultant and author Stephen Covey gives the other party the freedom to choose by handing them over to make decisions. Choose the right moment. George Washington always expressed his views at the right moment. Know your audience. Lo Gershenbauer understands the needs of his audience when he is live. Persuasive. British Prime Minister Churchill's speeches were inflammatory and persuasive. Clear goals. Hong Kong Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying always insisted on his goals in his speeches. Be consistent in your conversations. Nikola Tesla was always able to stay consistent in his conversations. Don't interrupt others. When talking to others, the Dalai Lama always allows others to express their opinions before responding. Superficial smile. Tom Hanks always smiles in public, making others feel friendly. Responsible. Donald Trump is committed to being accountable for his views. Control the tempo. Pierre Trudeau always controlled the tempo during his speeches. Do not use derogatory words. Horses will encourage others to believe in themselves in public. Emotional and moving. Civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. is long remembered for his passionate and moving speeches such as, "I Have a Dream." Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to Positivity Channel. See you next time.